So, as you can see, the Speed Triple is now gone. The only bike I have got left is this Orange 5 Evo. And as you can tell, it's got a lack of cylinders. But in this video, I already purchased a motorcycle, and this is how it went down. Let's go get this bike. That's 250 miles away. But first, Enterprise, straight down to pick up today's steed of choice, the Peugeot Expert. And honestly, this thing's properly sorted. Comes with sliding doors, akimbo, tie-down points everywhere, akimbo money holders and CarPlay straight from the factory. It's got enough space in the back to swallow a bike without breaking a sweat. Caffeine sorted, route set, North Yorkshire calling. On the road we go, 5 hours up to North Yorkshire. We're going to take it in turns, driving up, because I can't drive for that long period of time without getting bored of driving. That's why we're getting a bike. But anyway, 5 hours, 298 miles. Waze, I'm talking, shush, shush, shush. Thank you. 4 hours, 290 odd miles, and yeah, let's get it. You excited, Dad?
I am.
That's it. That's the energy. Maximum enthusiasm from the old man. Clearly Dad is absolutely buzzing for this long journey north. What should have been a simple run up to North Yorkshire and the Peugeot quickly becomes a masterclass in British motorway realism. A-road optimism immediately cancelled by traffic. You know, brake lights as far as the eye can see. The occasional lorry undertaking your hopes and dreams. Hours that stopped feeling like hours and started feeling like losing the will to live. Opinions are forming, nobody's sure what lane they believe in anymore, but somehow, inch by inch, mile by mile, we made progress. Nearly there, 20 minutes, hopefully we'll make it the last 15 miles to the place. I've fallen in love with the van. I think I will become a van man from this day forward. So convenient. But 5 hours worth of driving because we had traffic. We're going to get there about 45 minutes later than expected, even though Dad's intuition was to tell the guy that we'd be there for 7, which is about the time we'll get there for
5.6 miles.
Yeah, nearly there. Come on! I think we have to say she's a beauty, that's for sure. I'm so excited to get home, show you guys if I haven't already shown you, because it's beautiful. I think Dad would agree.
I agree.
I just want to make sure that's on.
It really is a purple people eater.
The guy actually loaded it on, I'm not going to lie. I've never done it in a van. I've never driven a van before, apart from today. I've never loaded a bike in the back of it. Still haven't really, but at least I know how to for the next time. What a sound guy, an amazing guy, so many cool stories. Tell you all about it later, let's get home first. Now, we can't go on without talking about the previous owner, a true Yorkshireman through and through, proper old school. The kind of bloke who doesn't rush a decision, but also somehow managed to hold off other buyers because he knew I was absolutely head over heels for this bike. However, it didn't come with any service history, which on paper sounds like a red flag the size of a county fair. But then you meet him and you see the other bikes he's owned, all similar machines, all looked after properly, all in the same sort of condition. And suddenly, to me at least, it all makes sense. This wasn't guesswork, this was care. So yeah, no service history, but trust earned the old-fashioned way. But anyway, we'll pick this up tomorrow, so you finally get to see why I went all that way. Which brings us to today. 3 weeks later, it's now time to show you the bike that I actually picked up. This is my XL 1200S Sportster Sport. Because Americans are great at naming their bikes. That's karma. That's karma. I forgot there was a sissy bar. Because the screen's facing me. But Dad's just gone behind the camera like this, trying to look at the screen, but I flipped it towards me so I could see I was in frame. I was like, I can't see a thing. Wait, I'll show you what he saw. He said he couldn't see a thing. I wonder why. So here it is, the bike that we drove 250 miles to get from North Yorkshire. Now, to the untrained eye, you might just look at this and think it's a standard Sportster 1200, but to us, it's special because it is the XL 1200S, the Sportster Sport, like I was saying earlier. And the reason why that's special is because it was in collaboration with Buell. The logo on the side indicates that with the checkered flag, but what they did to this particular model is make it a twin spark engine, basically having 2 spark plugs per cylinder. You've got the Buell jugs, producing a little bit more power, or capable of producing a bit more power, and you've got slightly lifted cams as well in this too. Now this generation, which is the one from 2000 to 2003, and this being the W Reg of a 2000 model, got the upgraded twin disc, twin pot calipers, whereas the older models only had the single pot twin disc calipers on them. Now, what does that mean? It means that this was like the hot rod of its era, producing an extra 3 brake horsepower than standard. But it's the history and the thought behind it that I thought was really cool, making this quite a unicorn sort of bike, a very rare bike. And I'm absolutely in love with the paint job of it being purple. Now, my dad also thought it was a really lovely bike. So... Trying
to be cool.
Come on, we've got 3.5 hours to go because we're going to get your bike.
Yeah. So this is a combination of 29 years. Bike that I didn't even know existed until quite recently. Yeah, that's what I'm going to say.
And just like that, we're back at Enterprise, albeit with less luck on the vehicle of choice. That's a little bit worse for wear. Questionable stains, flattened tyres, and a steering wheel that shakes so much I thought I was on my Harley. With that being said, let's get ourselves to the Las Vegas of the UK, Skegness. Got one from Slipstream Motorcycles up in Skegness. The guy in there, absolute legend. His name's Chris. Definitely worth popping in and seeing what they have to offer, because they have a lot of cool bikes in there and a lot of cool kit. Plus the fact they're independent, so they're sound. They're not trying to mess around with prices or anything else like that you would get from a dealership, like a main dealer. Just a nice chat, easy loading of the bike, and we're on our way home. So there it is. We've got the bike on the way home. 3 hours and 13 minutes until we get home, and then we shall reveal what bike the old man has purchased for himself.
Hey, Emma, can you hear your son? He's been screaming at the top of his lungs.
So here we have it, 2 Sportster XL 1200Ss. Now the only big difference is the year. So yours is a 1999, the year that I was born, and yours does come with the single pot twin disc calipers.
Yeah, it's a bit more entertaining.
Bit more entertaining, yeah. So what's the plan for these 2 Sporties? Well, it means that we can play around with the different parts that we can get from it. If I don't like a part and Dad likes it, he can have it, and if he doesn't like a part and I like it, I could have it. It's so interchangeable in that way, and especially more so because of the generation of sporty years, because it does interchange with your standard sporty trims for the bikes, if you want to call it trims, models, XLHs, XLCs and whatever else, 1200Cs, customs and all of those ones. But what are our plans, Dad?
I think our plans are slightly different. So my plans are, my original Harley rather, was a 1996 883 Sportster that I bought in the Philippines. So this particular type and style of motorbike has always been a passion of mine. Because of the unique nature of this particular bike, all the modifications that I'm going to make are going to try to, wherever possible, stay in keeping with the era. So things like the handlebars, they're going to look almost identical, they're just going to be a little bit wider. But I'm not planning on customizing it or putting ape hangers or doing anything like that to this bike. I want to keep it as stock as possible. And how about you?
I just want more power, really.
Surprise.
So my plans are a little bit different. I want to keep it relatively stock looking. I'll use it up, like I like to say. But what I want to do is get a HSR 42 Mikuni. I want to get the Cobra El Diablo 2-in-1 exhaust and do a little bits and bobs to make the performance a little bit better. Because now, I do like it the way it is, and I'm not really into it for the power, even though it sounds contradicting that I am. But because this is the sports to sport, I want to unlock its potential that it already has, with the ability with the twin spark, the better jugs as standard, and better cams. So why not just make it a little bit better? This is what you would have done back in the day when you went to a Harley dealership. You would get the bike, and they do it in stages anyway. So that's where the fun bit is for me. I want to unlock or level up the Sportster 1200S. Yeah.
Okay. Should be interesting.
Should be cool.